Hi, this is where I grew up. This is where my daddy was born, in the front bedroom. You go past this, I forget what you call that thing that juts out, and all along there ran the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
And then a nice big eating kitchen.
Yeah.
Great working kitchen. And then the Nidus. I think the corner house was actually owned by Mrs. Nidus' father, Mr. Bagheera.
Mm-hmm.
And she grew up in that corner house.
Yeah.
My grandmother had the unfortunate habit of calling her Mary Bagheera. And this house might still be owned by Sharon Lowe. Her family moved in there when I was in high school. And I think she's still there. I'm not knocking on any doors, but I'm not going to depress anybody. So, back in the day, behind that building, the hill went all the way up, so it was a nice little sledding area.
Mm.
And you have to go down and see Clan Newman's house. Okay, the house cat a corner from here.
Mm-hmm.
Real pretty blonde lady with numbers tattooed.
Oh. That did not go where I thought it was going to go.
Yep.
So a lot of people came here, it sounds like,
Well,
after the war.
Okay, from here north, it was just your basic city mix.
Yeah.
But then once you cross Camp Cross, this block, the 1600 block, was very heavily Jewish.
Uh-huh.
So this is where the Newmans lived. They had a son, Jackie, who was, I think, somewhere between Marie and Beth's age. But I remember, this side yard was, it was just fenced at the time. Mm-hmm. And, oh, hello. Their dog, Teddy, was just dog. Basically white with some brown spots. But he was such a good dog. And our dog was such a good dog. But when Mitzi had her puppies,
yeah,
by Teddy, people were lined up to adopt the dog.
Is that the house that you said that they ran a little, like, convenience store?
Okay.
Yeah, that little white
You
door.
Want to walk over?
Yeah. We'll leave you alone. You're good.
Good job, dogs. This was the first house in the neighborhood with an air conditioner.
And they're keeping the tradition alive.
Yeah, so this was Gerson's.
Oh, this is so cute.
And as soon as you go in, you went down a couple steps, and the cash register was immediately to your left.
Mm-hmm.
They did cold cuts. They had penny candy. They had a couple of fixtures of like canned goods. Mm-hmm. Not a whole lot, but just to get you by in the neighborhood, you know. Yeah. Now these, I remember these garages, and they had the most amazing roses all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
In this corner yard.
Yeah.
And looking at that tree, is that tree in our old yard or the next one?
Well, there's a tree right there that I think may be in your yard, but then the next one down is definitely 2 doors down.
Oh my God, that pear tree is still there. Mr. Rittens was so sick of the woodpeckers that this pear tree attracted that he hollowed it out and filled it with cement.
Oh, wow.
So that got rid of the woodpeckers, but the thing kept on going. It's amazing. This used to be a row of garages as well.
Mm-hmm. Do those doors look familiar? They look like they've been around.
Oh, yeah, for real. They're probably
lead paint and all. Oh, this isn't a door.
I didn't really still but this is where I first met Rosemary and Alphonse Can't even remember their names anymore. But Rosemary that drove us crazy and elephants. So I never knew the people in the first 3 houses over here. Okay, so this is the Sursko house. This is right behind ours. Oksana, who's a cutie, and over there, those twins, the one on the left. I used to walk to school with the girl there, Mary.
Thank you.
And this house, look at the size of this thing. A Ukrainian family lived in there, and I suspect that they were like the anchor family, and
Who came
they were
first?
bringing people over.
Yeah.
Because the Surskos were Ukrainian. Okay. This house over here with the huge yard. That was Mrs. Boyle's house. She was an old lady when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And she had a daughter living on 13th Street, a son and his family on 11th or Warnock, one of those two. But she always had this all planted up. She was always doing veggies and stuff.
Oh, neat.
She's amazing. And here's where our Asian neighbors lived. We had one Asian family in
Oh, wow.
the block. They were the Lawns. And they had a son, Edgar, he was a few years old.
Oh, Edgar. I love it.
And there was an
Cute
older
name.
sister too. The sister was very obviously mixed race. So I'm picturing something having gone on in World War II.
Yeah.
Okay. See this? Oh, this is so cool. This all belonged to the house up on 12th Street on the left.
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
yeah. This was Patsy Hall's yard. And they
good
had
yard.
a little patio out back. Don't know a whole lot of people down this end. But this was lined with trees.
Oh, wow. Wheelchair. Elevator.
Cool. Now, one of the kids in Aunt Beth's crowd, his name was Bobby Bibenauer. And he was raised by Aunt Rose and Uncle Barney. And they had one of the houses down here on the left.
Oh, look at that yard. Look what they've done with it. That's nice.
I really don't remember exactly which house. There was also another Ukrainian family down here. I used to play with the kids quite a bit. And they had a daughter about my age. And I remember her being called inside because her mother needed her to translate.
Oh, yeah.
There was was there or something. Now down here, are the Brandenburgs. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. How are you?
Let's see. Okay, the house here with the green fence out front. That was the Brandenburgs' house. Paula was in. If you ever come across a group kindergarten picture, she was in my kindergarten class. But when we went to school, she was actually a year behind me. And this corner house, that was the McMahon house. And they had 3 little girls. And I think the oldest of them was maybe 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
But I was fascinated.
Here, give some space.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because all 3 girls, their mother would pull the hair up on top and do a ponytail.
Hold on.
Little shops. There was a luncheonette on the corner.
Oh, wow.
all kinds of businesses that kind of came and went.
Sure.
I know for a while, one of the storefronts was for the paper boys to pick up their papers.
And you said this is a corner deli?
No, this was originally, well, in my memory.
Yeah.
This was Gadiel's Pharmacy.
Pharmacy, gotcha.
And the Gadiels had basically escaped from Germany before things got real bad.
Yeah.
But they saw it coming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he had an ice cream. He would do ice cream cones in there. If you bought something in there for a gift, he would wrap it for you.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it was really cool. Now, that building over there, where the door is right on the corner,
Yeah.
that used to be a little corner store.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, I didn't know a whole lot of people on that block, but there was, I mean, one of the last of my childhood neighbors lived right, in the adjoining house to, that was called Jean's.
Oh, okay. The
And
market,
then
the store.
An older couple lived right next door,
Oh, okay.
and we couldn't get away with anything because everybody knew we were Herb and Nancy's kids. Okay.
Is this the hill that you remember?
So, this was the Giletti house. And I was just thinking about the people in this house. They were a childless couple. And they kind of adopted.
Oh, cat.
Hey,
What's up?
kitty. The girl who lived, in the house with the white car in front of it over there,
Yeah.
Nancy Volk. She was my age. Total tomboy. I ran into her once when I was out in Greensburg.
Really?
Yeah,
That's funny.
and just never kept track. So that was Nancy's house. A kid named Ernest lived there, another Ukrainian family. That house was owned by, it was a couple from Eastern Europe. The wife was the sister of Mr. Nida, who lived next door to us.
Okay.
They, childless couple. And in her late 40s, had a baby.
Wow.
Didn't even know she was a big woman.
Right.
Didn't even know she was pregnant. Went to the hospital with stomach pains and had a baby. What was the name of the old lady who lived here? I have my run of old ladies.
Yeah, right? He had a neighborhood of grandmas.
Really. So that's Nancy's at 2013, and then 5913. Then 5915 was Mrs. Steve's house. And she was a sweetheart. Stotesbury was her name. I forget who lived
Great
here.
name.
In this next house with the wood iron,
Yeah.
there was a pair of sisters. One was real fat and one was real skinny. And I don't know why, but we used to call them the Dolly sisters. I don't know.
Like, what? I don't remember the source of that.
So, next door to Mrs. Steve, for a while there was a wonderful lady by the name of Naomi Fitzgerald. And her husband was related to
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
No.
Oh, that would have been cool.
John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Wow.
She taught me how to cross stitch.
Oh, wow.
Don't remember much here.
It's a cool structure.
Oh, these were amazing houses.
Yeah.
The fact that they're still here.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
When were they built? Like early 20th century?
Our house was one of the first houses on the block.
Uh-huh.
And that was built in 1915
Okay.
or 16.
Wow.
There was a guy here who had this purebred German Shepherd. It was beautiful. Now, I can't identify which house because when I was a kid there was a stone lion in front. But that was the Nadios. I forget the name of the people in this house, but they had a daughter who hung out with Aunt Beth.
Gotcha.
In this house, I forget the name, but it was the husband and wife and the wife's sister who was mentally challenged. And even when I was a kid, this was an apartment house. So the white trash numbers, the entrance to their apartment was that one on the side.
Yeah.
And then this door went straight up to the upstairs.
The second
apartment.
floor. Gotcha.
So we're back down to the Hall house. So they owned all the property straight back to Camac Street.
Right. Okay. This is the other side of that big yard.
And I'm really frustrated that I can't.
Oh, they have stained glass, Mom. Is that kind of like?
That's probably original.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have heard. Okay, the next house, the Cerami's.
Yeah.
They were a real nice couple.
Yeah.
They were from upstate. He was real Italian and she was real Polish. And they had 3 kids: Johnny, David, and I forget the little one's name. But I have heard years ago. I heard a sheriff in Ben Salem or something by the name of David Cerami. David was hell on wheels. And it figured that the kid who was always in trouble.
The biggest trouble.
Would become the cop.
Yeah.
But I used to come up here and play with Johnny in his playpen.
Oh.
Now, it looks like they didn't have the original stained glass anymore, right?
No.
But they still have that nice.
That nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the block, as I recall it.
Thank you, Mom.